I am Renee Thomas James, the creator behind Take Me Away Essentials, originally Jamaican, moved to Canada in 2013, and if you are my recent follower, you would know that due to the dry and cold weather or climate in Canada, Alberta, I was in Alberta for 6 years. It was so harsh. I had to do something, and we have somebody from the UK. Debbie, you might be able to resonate with that, where it's just the cold, harsh climate strips your hair and your skin, breaking it, leaving you wondering, okay, what's going on? What am I not doing? What should I be doing? So with that, I went back to basics, to when my parents or grandparents, so to speak, we made castor oil. So I went back to the drawing board, to that drawing board or that blueprint, so to speak, and I developed my own hair and skin line, Take Me Away Essentials. Long story short, I saw a drastic difference almost immediately, or I should say probably days in. It's almost as if my hair and my skin was like, where have you been with these products? So our products are 100% natural. We use butters, carrier oils, essential oils, you know, to boost that health in your hair and your skin. Okay, so today we are going to talk about weekend hair routine. Feel free, when you join us, feel free to say where you're joining us from. Feel free to say hello. Questions, feel free to pop a question here or there. I will answer them when they come in at the end of the session. So today's class will be about weekend hair routine. Now the truth is, I get this quite a bit. Renee, do I have to have a routine? Why is it necessary? The truth is, you don't have to have a routine. That's the truth. You want healthy hair, I would suggest having a routine. Now, from my perspective, and I'm not going to say, okay, you should or you shouldn't. There is no, while there is right and wrong in the care of your hair and skin, and we're just touching on hair, while there is right or wrong, what I can do is give you the information, and what you can do is like, this makes sense, I'll try this, let's see how this works. Yes, so while a routine, a weekend routine or a day of hair routine is not necessary, I find it necessary to healthy hair. Do we understand that? Do we understand that? I find it necessary for healthy hair. Okay, what do I mean by that? If I leave my skin, touching on skin for a second, if I leave my skin up to feet, I don't do anything, chances are, depending on my skin type, I am going to get breakouts. My skin is going to be dry. My dead skin, I'm just going to have layers and layers of dead skin. Let's go back to hair. Chances are, if I don't put myself on a hair regimen or hair routine, chances are I'm going to have dry, dull, breaking hair. Chances are I'm going to have split ends just going, and my hair is going to be unhealthy. Right? I'm not going to experience healthy hair. So I can either say to myself, self or Renee, can we just dedicate one day out of the week or a few hours out of the week to our hair or to my hair to ensure that I have healthy hair, healthy edges? I agree with that. I say yes. Okay, so with regards to your weekend routine, I like a weekly shampoo. Now, we do have different types of shampoo. Some might stay away from sulfates, some prefer sulfates, some prefer a moisturizing shampoo. Occasionally, I like to do a clarifying shampoo. Let's break that down for a second. Number one, shampoo cleanses your scalp. Healthy scalp means healthy hair. Shampoo cleanses your scalp. Hi Candice, that's on Facebook. Hi Candice. So let's touch on, and every now and then I might touch on skin because they do intertwine somewhat with the care. If you're not removing dead skin cells from your skin, what's going to happen? Your skin is going to be dry and dull. Your skin is not going to glow. You're not making room for new healthy skin, right? Hair, you're not cleansing your scalp. You're not removing dirt and debris and buildup from your scalp. What is going to happen? You're not creating a healthy environment for your hair to grow. Are we understanding that? Did we get that? You're not creating a healthy environment for your hair to grow. Healthy scalp equals healthy hair. Now let's talk about shampoos, different shampoos for a little bit. Sulfates, yes, usually strip your hair. They can strip your hair. Strip your hair of all oils and the nutrients. Now, while for some people prefer sulfates, I have no problem with sulfates if it's not being used daily. Most of us are of African descent, so we don't wash hair daily. Sulfates for daily wash can result in breaking your hair. Hi Maria, I'm coming in on Instagram. Sulfates in daily sulfates, if you're using sulfates on a daily, it can result in breaking your hair. So while you don't want to use sulfates every day, once a week, even once a month for a sulfate shampoo, I have no issues with it. Because yes, while you're cleansing your hair, and while cleansing your hair, you're stripping your hair of the oils, we're going to put it back, right? Stay with me for a second. We're going to put it back. So that's sulfates, a moisturizing shampoo. Now, a moisturizing shampoo is not as stripping, but in my opinion, for some, it still can strip your hair. What it should do is it acts as a conditioning shampoo. Everybody understanding that? It acts as a conditioning shampoo. So some you will see 2-in-1, or some will say moisturizing shampoo. Now with this shampoo, it doesn't leave your hair feeling stripped. And somebody might ask, Renee, how do I know if my hair feels stripped? Personally, if I use a shampoo and my hair is squeaky clean, I'm not touching it again. I'm not touching it again. Your girl is not playing with shampoo that, you know, have you ever washed your plate and it's squeaky clean, like you can feel the squeak on it? If my hair is left squeaky clean, I am not going to use that shampoo. It means that shampoo done stripped my hair of everything. So a conditioning shampoo should leave your hair feeling still somewhat silky and smooth to the touch. I was telling my coach the other day, I said, let your fingers do the telling. What do I mean by that? Your hair, the feel of your hair, your fingers will tell you what's going on. If your fingers say, I like this, then you're doing so. Chances are you're on the right track. If your fingers say, this feels coarse, it doesn't feel healthy, it feels thin, chances are something is wrong, right? Let us talk, so we touched conditioning, we touched moisturizing. I want to also touch on clarifying. Lastly, clarifying shampoo. And of course, we have a wide range of different types of shampoos. I can put that in the blog if you guys would like, but we're only touching on 3 today. And our third is clarifying shampoo. What does a clarifying shampoo, what does it do? What does it do? A clarifying shampoo does just that, clarifies your hair. We are talking about removing dirt, debris, buildup. Yes, it also removes oils, the natural oils from your hair. But what happens is, I personally, I like to clarify maybe once every 8 weeks. Why? You're using daily or weekly, you're using different types of hair products, and that can create a buildup on your hair, making it heavy, making it dull. It will refuse to grow. I hear some people, I've literally been told, Renee, my hair doesn't like shampoo, my hair prefers conditioners. We're gonna get into that, so I don't have to wash my hair. So think about it like this: if you're not removing dirt, debris, what are you doing? You're adding to it. Products build up. Different products have different ingredients that can create a buildup on your hair. So we are weighing the hair down. We are creating buildup. It's dull, it's lifeless, it's breaking, it's confused. It's like, why are we not, cleansing the scalp and the hair? Tell me, what are your thoughts on that? Your thoughts. If you're not cleansing, what are you doing? You're adding to it, right? Right? Okay, I want to also touch a little bit on, still under shampoos. If you have a low porosity, because sometimes we ask ourselves, we're shampooing, do I use hot water? Do I use cold water? What I say to that is, I like to use warm water before my conditioning process. Why, Renee? Why warm water? Warm water opens your cuticles. I had a picture of the hair, the composition of the hair, and I lost it. And I wanted it for this class today. However, I will have it in another class because I'll just do another one. So the top layer of your hair is called your cuticle, and it should close. Now for some, that cuticle will lift, or for some as well, those cuticles stay lifted. When that happens, the porosity, you either have a high porosity or low hair porosity. Porosity is your hair's ability to absorb moisture. Hence, if your cuticles are open, everything goes in, right? Water, hydration, moisture, it will grab that. When it closes, it locks that. If it doesn't close, then it means we're grabbing everything, products from the air, whatever it is, and we're feeding the hair under the cuticles. That can be a dangerous thing. So if you're high porosity, you might just use, just regular warm water, or on the cooler side to shampoo your hair. If you're low porosity, meaning your cuticles refuse to open, I would suggest wash with slightly warm water, so that we work to lift the cuticles a little bit, so that we're able to feed the hair. Are we understanding? Are we understanding what I'm saying? So if your cuticles stay closed, and how do I know my cuticles stay closed? It's almost as if your hair this is just it, because when cuticles are lifted, you feel it. It feels coarse to the touch. When cuticles are not as lifted, it doesn't receive products well. It doesn't receive treatments well. So what you can do as well is do a porosity test. And I will doing a porosity test, I will put that on my Instagram page. Watch out for that, right? what we want to move on to, we talk about the cuticle, we talk about the different types of shampoo, we spoke about warm water or hot water. Did everybody understand that? You know, why you would prefer or want to use warm water as to cold water, or just tepid water, meaning slightly warm or slightly cold, as it relates to your hair's porosity. We're going to move on to our drying process, right? No, conditioning process, my apologies. We're going to move on to our conditioning process. So with conditioning, the conditioning process, what is our aim? Using a conditioner provides the benefits, certain benefits, such as preventing hair breakage, prevent tangles or tangling, softens and smoothens your hair. So in hindsight, in hair world, what we would say is you feed the hair and you close the cuticles. Pretty much. You're feeding the hair, you're closing the cuticles. So you're feeding moisture, you're feeding oils, and in the meantime, it's working towards closing the cuticles. Let me know if you understand that. Thumbs up if you understand that. Instagram is quiet. Thumbs up if you understand that. It works together. The conditioning process works together to feeding your hair under the cuticle. So prevent breakage, prevent tangling, works to smoothen and soften your hair. Do you understand that? Yes, perfect. So with that, when it comes to the conditioning process, what I consider is the type of shampoo I used and the condition of my hair. Let's break that down a second. What we are working towards, we're working towards feeding the hair, thank you Gabby, feeding the hair and closing the cuticles. So for me, I consider, before anything, what I consider is, okay, what type of shampoo did I use? Number one. Number two, what's the condition of my hair? Okay, so I might want to use then, I might want to use, for me, I always, because I live in Canada, I always go to something moisturizing, always. So if I clarify, definite moisturizing. And if I didn't clarify, because of where I am, I try to maintain moisture in my hair, so I might add olive oil to my conditioning process, or aloe vera and olive oil. I'm gonna do a DIY hair conditioner tomorrow. That was requested, or the polls won, and they're like, you know what, Renee, I think we should. Okay, so I want to consider, you know, the moisture, what is going on. For some, you might just need, a regular conditioner. You might not need to add anything. For me, I like to add olive oil or coconut oil. Some people don't like coconut oil. I like to add olive oil or coconut oil. Why? I want to put back whatever it is that I lost. I want to put back the oils. I want to put back the nutrients. Whatever it is that I lost, I'm putting it back during my conditioning process. Let me know if you understand that. Thumbs up if you understand that. Yes? Okay. So during the conditioning process, what I encourage is, during your detangling, while you're detangling, you twist your hair. Just large 2-strand twists. Why, Renee? Why can't I just leave it out? You can. I find that I get better results with large 2-strand twists during my conditioning process. Why do I think that's so? I think because you're locking in all the nutrients. You're smoothing, you're locking in the nutrients in the hair. You're locking in all that good stuff, right? All the oils, all the ingredients from what you've used, right? You're locking that in. Personally, I prefer if my conditioner or treatment stays in a minimum of 30 minutes, personally. I'm going to walk around the hair, I walk around the house, do something with my hair covered in a plastic cap, personally. A minimum of 30 minutes. Sometimes I go an hour, depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes I go 2 hours, depending on what I'm doing. I don't have to be sitting under a hooded dryer. Why? My body heat helps my hair. My body heat sends steam to my hair and helps to steam my hair. And I've been doing this ever since I was a teenager. Trust me. The things you learn when you're all about your hair from so young, right? So you want to do a 2-strand twist during your conditioning process. Let me know if that sits well with everybody. Let me know. So you might want to add olive oil or coconut oil to your conditioner. Blend it in the bullet, or use a spoon to whip it. That comes out just as nice. Use a spoon to whip it. Add your conditioner. Cover minimum 30 minutes. Can we move on now to drying process? Can we move on to the drying process? Thumbs up if I can move on to the drying process. Thumbs up. So now that we have cleansed our hair and scalp, can't stress it enough. Now that we have cleansed our hair and scalp, we have conditioned our hair. So we have exfoliated. And we are now going to put back whatever it is that we have lost, just to brighten, well, not skin, but just to, for the health of our hair, right? So we have exfoliated our scalp and hair. In layman terms, we have added conditioner with, for some, depending on your preference, with olive oil or coconut oil, to work towards feeding your hair and closing your cuticles. Drying process. Renee, do I blow dry or do I not blow dry? Renee does not like blow drying. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying I particularly don't like it. Reason being, that strips your hair of the oils. We just stripped our hair. We added nutrients to our hair during the conditioning process, and now we're going to take it away with a blow dryer. Hello. Now, if somebody says to me, Renee, I'm in a hurry, can I just blow dry and go? If you're going to do it maybe once a year, I can't say, or maybe, let's say once a quarter. That's once every, what, 4 months? 4, 3, 12, or once every 3 months, that's it, once every 3 months. If you're going to do it once a quarter, I couldn't argue with you. However, if you're going to do it every time you shampoo your hair, it means you're adding just direct heat to your hair, leaving it at a high chance of breaking. So I prefer, if you have to use a dryer, I do prefer a hooded dryer. I prefer that. If you absolutely have to use a dryer, I prefer a hooded dryer. So as much as possible, stay away from blow drying. It breaks your hair. That's direct heat. It breaks your hair, and it most times prevents your grooming products from feeding your hair. Now, with drying, for my natural hair girls, the possibilities as it relates to drying is endless. However, the 3 most common is plaits, bantu knots, and 2-strand twists. Just huge bantu knots, huge plaits, huge 2-strand twists. You want to also consider your method, your moisturizing method, the moisturizing of your hair, right? You want to consider that method. What method are you going to use? The LOC or LCO? LOC is liquid cream oil, or LCO, liquid oil cream. I have my favorite. I believe in finishing with oil. We have a class on that coming up as well, and I'll tell you why in that class. So you would definitely want to have your liquid, this is our hydration mist, packed with ingredients to feed your hair, giving it strength, slip, meaning manageability, feeding it the nutrients it needs, leaving it shiny and healthy. Cream, this is our hair butter. Twist, curl, or sleek hair butter, made with 5 different butters among carrier oils such as castor oil and essential oils like rosemary, peppermint, and ginger. And your oil. This also have carrier oils such as we have sesame in it, we have castor oil in it, among other carrier oils, and also essential oils, ginger, rosemary, and peppermint, just to name 3. So what you want to do is, when you've added your grooming products, smooth that hair with a Denman brush or a comb from root to tip. Plait or twist, two-strand twist, or bantu knots. And of course, you can always roll a set depending on the style that you're going for. You can roll a set, you can flat twist, I flat twist. You can we have the possibilities for natural hair and relaxed hair are endless. Just to name 3: plaits, bantu knots, two-strand twists. Feel free to comment below your questions. Let me know what problem you may be having with your hair. Let me see how I may be of service to you, how I may be helpful to you. Follow us. Feel free to also follow us on Instagram, Facebook at takemeawayessentials.com, and all our products are listed below in the description section. You can also find them at takemeawayessentials.com. Have a beautiful day. It was a pleasure doing this live class with you. Just to let you know, I was also on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, see you soon. Bye-bye.